How's it going, everybody? It's Zach, and today I wanted to talk about something I am really excited for. So, if you have talked to me over the internet or anything, you may know that I'm a pretty big XCOM fan. I loved XCOM Enemy Unknown, even though I only got it for 360. I wish I would have gotten the chance to play Enemy Within while it was still big, but now I have recently heard a few months ago about the XCOM 2 announcement, and I am very excited. I have been almost every day checking on the news. Like, here's their site now. They've got it all good and organized. And they have been releasing many of their enemies and features. So I'm gonna today go over a few of the features and enemies. So first of all, the thing I'm really excited for is the whole idea of the game, because the storyline of XCOM 2, it was a twist that the canon ending was not the win ending for XCOM Enemy Unknown. And I like that, because, I mean, it's not only is it more realistic, but it spices things up. And I mean, there wouldn't have been much to go for, if you would have made the canon ending the winning for XCOM Enemy Unknown. But I did see one YouTube comment that I liked, saying that maybe, and if they made the canon ending the win, they could, like in the last mission, the Ethereal says to prepare them for what lies ahead. I may that they could make that about what lies ahead, but I still like this story more. And they've added a new ambush mechanic. Since you are now a resistance move and you make the first move always, unless you get caught, then I don't know how that works. But another thing, let me see if they have it here. Oh yes, here. They've implemented something called a procedurally generated map system. They should. I thought they'd have more there, but how it works is they pretty much have this thing, and they tried to do this in XCOM Enemy Unknown, but I guess it didn't go so well. So they just scrapped it at first. But now they're bringing it back in XCOM 2. And, so basically it's an intelligent map generator that can put together maps that makes sense. You won't just have all this random stuff everywhere. You'll have buildings with stuff next to them. And I'm sure there's some maps that they've designed themselves for, like, major missions, but what this means is that we will never really have to play the same map again. Say there were, I don't know how many maps in XCOM Enemy Unknown, but eventually it would get kind of boring because you would be able to predict the enemy's locations and wipe them out easily. And now you can't do that anymore, which adds a challenge to the game. Not everyone likes a challenge, but I happen to. Now let's look at some of their earlier news too. Oh yeah, they're releasing some of their soldier classes. I've heard rumored that there's going to be 5 of them, but I forget if they actually said if there's going to be 5, but if there are, I'm excited to see what the 5th one is. Right now they have released a sharpshooter, the grenadier, the specialist, and the ranger, but they have yet to tell us what the 5th one is going to be, if there is a 5th one. So that's exciting too. They released a few trailers, and they released a gameplay trailer. And by the way, if anyone at Fraxis is watching this, I would love it if you guys released a beta of the game, because it was supposed to come out on this November, but they pushed it back to February 5th. But I like that, because instead of pulling it forward so they can release the game earlier and make more money, they have pushed it back so they can make the game better. And that is what defines a good video game company. So thank you, Fraxis, for doing that. But if you want to release a beta, go ahead. I mean, I'd be very excited to test XCOM 2 and all the mechanics. They have a lot of the enemies now have human DNA in them, so like the sectoid is not despicable anymore. And they have the new Advent, which is the military police of the aliens. And the Thin Men have now become the Viper. Here's a Viper. Hang on a second. Viper is it's a reboot of one of the enemies from the XCOM UFO defense. It's a snake woman, and of course Rule 34 it's already applied. I can't go on a Google image search without nearly vomiting because of what people do to this stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm excited about. I went back too far there. And I'm really excited to see this game. The floater is now the Archon instead. They've got their little story behind that. They've got tattoo design contests. I couldn't do that, but you know, it would be fun. They've got this thing. This thing kind of looks like Cthulhu shit, and it looks absolutely disgusting. It basically morphs into civilians or anyone. It can be anyone. And the base is fully mobile now too. That was a pretty important detail to mention. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, they've got new characters. They've got Tygan as the main scientist. They've got what was his name's daughter as the main engineer. The Central Officer Bradford is still there. We're gonna learn more about him. And they're also going to have, I think, official mod support, because it's only coming to PC. Because it didn't sell too good on consoles, so they're only porting it to PC now. So they can port it better, they can work more on a PC version, it's easier to have everything assembled, and they can also support mods too. It's coming on Steam. I'm probably not gonna pre-order it because with a digital copy, or you don't really pre-ordering used to be making sure you got a copy, but now it's to get bonus stuff, and the bonus stuff isn't that great, so I'm not gonna pre-order. But I'm definitely gonna buy this on day one probably, because I know Fraxis will not disappoint me. They have never been a company that just hits you with DLCs upon DLC and makes these horrible, unfinished games. No, Fraxis is good. They make good games. They give us what we want. Mutons are more intelligent now. The Berserker is a bit different. That's it there. Now, let's see, any other notes I can end on? Oh, there's an Advent Captain, if you were wondering what the Advent looked like. Yeah, that's about it for now. Just keep going, Fraxis, you're doing good. And remember, beta is a possibility. I will see you guys later.